Hi Collective, this is a collective tarot reading for the Cardinal Signs for the new moon. Please take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. Hi Cardinal Sign Collective, let's go ahead and get started here. So this is for the signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And what I was feeling like for this new moon is to do a past, present, and future. The future being through the full moon, the next full moon. So, what I'm feeling like is to use the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I haven't used those in a while, so let's use those. I have pre-shuffled all of my decks and we're ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask Divine Source, thank you for using me as a divine channel for the collective of the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time, letting them see where they have been in the past, where they are in the present, and where they're moving in the future from this new moon to the full moon. So let's get a past. Where have the collective for the cardinal signs been in the recent past? Show us a message for where they've been in the recent past. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Body care. Okay. So some of you may have been either focusing on taking care of yourself or needed to focus on taking care of yourself. So let's look for where you are at the present. So for the present, where are the collective of the cardinal signs in the present moment on this new moon? And I get self-acceptance. Nice. And then let's get a future. For the collective of cardinal signs, what can you tell us about the future for the cardinal signs? Where are they headed from this new moon to the full moon? Where does their focus need to be? What can you tell us what they need to know? Thank you. And I get romance. Okay, so for some of you, if this resonates for you, there's going to be romance in the future here. All right, let's go ahead and read from the cards. So body care for the past, for the collective of the cardinal signs. The angels urge you to care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthy foods, to exercise regularly, and avoid toxins. This card is the angel's way of asking you to pay attention to your physical body. Perhaps you resist this guidance. And the angels have repeatedly come to you about this topic. They remind you that the body is an instrument that, when well tuned, emanates greater harmony. Your spirit is like the music of a grand piano, and the angels ask you to maintain that piano. Your angels know that if you follow this guidance, you will feel terrific. Your increased energy and happiness is your reward for the following of the angels' suggestions. They will help you find the time and the motivation to exercise. They will also help you to lose cravings or unhealthful substances. And the angels will help you to enjoy the newfound pleasures that come from purifying and maintaining your physical body. So if you haven't been detoxing, if you haven't been drinking enough water, doing the exercise, eating healthfully, if there's anything you've been overindulging in, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sweets, sugar, anything like that, that has been your recent past. And you may want to still look at it and see if it's still something that you need to be looking at. And then we have self-acceptance for the present. You are a perfect child of God, and every part of you is wonderful. Your angels guide you to let go of the negative self-judgment and to enjoy being you. You are much too hard on yourself. Your angels say to you through this card, although you enjoy having high standards, it's important to view yourself through loving eyes. Berating yourself only makes your spirit sink. Self-improvement comes from a positive mindset. See yourself through the angel's eyes, and you will see someone who is a perfect and holy child of God. Although you have made many mistakes in the past, there is nothing that you could have ever done, thought, or done that would change God's love for you. The angels see past your surface mistakes. They see the beating heart of God's love within you. They love you unconditionally, and they ask you to love yourself in the same way. Nice. And let's look at romance. The angels are addressing assisting you with your romantic needs. Ask for and accept the angels' help with your love life. This card signifies that your angels have heard your appeals for romance. They acknowledge your heart's yearnings for love. They have received and answered your requests. Now you will work in concert with the angels to manifest the romance you are seeking. The angels will guide you in specific ways to ensure that they grant your wish. For instance, you may get a strong urge to drive to a certain place, and you might meet a wonderful partner when you arrive at the destination. The angels' guidance may ask you to engage in self-improvement activities such as exercise classes, nutritional practices, or self-help seminars. Follow the guidance, and you will discover the romance you are seeking. Now, I will say, for those of you who already are married or in relationships, this could be a renewal of that relationship coming up. It could also be that if it has not been a healthy relationship, that you're being guided to make changes. Make changes within yourself so that it will either help the other person to make changes within themselves to bring you a better relationship, or if that is in Spirit's plan, it will help it to fall away. It will make it easier. Now, those of you who are not in a relationship at all, it feels like there could be a relationship coming in. For those of you who are knowing that there is potential for a relationship, you have even someone in mind, maybe you're even talking to somebody, this feels like there could be steps moving forward to make that a more solid relationship. But let's take some Light Seers Tarot and get some clarifiers. So I don't feel like we need to clarify the past. Let's clarify where you are with self-acceptance. So for the collective of the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, could you give us some clarifiers on the self-acceptance? Wow, they're just flying out everywhere here. Okay. So I get the Four of Pentacles. Let's see. And we got the King of Cups. We got the Ace of Wands. We got the Seven of Swords. And we got the Lover's card. Okay. Now, first off, I want to say that this could be that coming into self-acceptance and into alignment with who you are is helping to create this romance. So that's where your focus needs to be, is in your own self-acceptance. Releasing anything that would create codependency. Codependency is on the way out. You might ask for assistance to look at any ways that you may still be holding on to codependent energies. It's important to be whole within yourself in order to draw in a whole relationship, a person who is whole within themselves to match your energy. Okay. Four of Pentacles. This card always makes me feel like you're holding on to your physical things. She's clutching her purse. So maybe you're saving money, maybe you're protecting your money. And that can be a very focused energy to take care of yourself. The King of Cups, he always looks so serene in this picture from the Light Seers deck. He looks meditative. He's got his finger in a bowl. The bowls, he looks like he's sitting in water, actually, like on a rock that's sitting in water. And there's sea creatures around him. And the cups are about emotions. And the king is like master of the emotions, is what this feels like. The water is even fairly calm. So it feels like you've come into a balance of emotions in your self-acceptance. Then we have the Knight of Wands. And when I see this card, there's this stallion in the background. And she's got a drum, but there's fire coming from the drum. And there's fire at the tops of the wands. So it always feels like a very carefree card to me. Like there's almost no worries. It feels like a lot of self-confidence. Just really in a good space. And then the Seven of Swords. There's a guy, there's feathers floating, there's some crows in this, and there's feathers floating, but he also has feathers in his packet. And so it feels to me, he's got the, I'm not sure if that's, it looks like the moon may be shining down on him. Feels like quick movement, but it also feels like gratefulness for what one has, and not overindulging, not taking too much, having gratitude. It looks like the crow in the front, well, but actually a couple of the crows look like they're speaking, trying to give messages. So pay attention for messages that you may have coming. For some of these cards can indicate for romance. This king, it could be a King of Cups that's coming in. Someone who has masterful emotions. They've mastered their emotions. They're open emotionally, resolved their issues. Someone who is carefree. Someone who is very self-confident. And quick energy coming in, something coming in quickly. So let's go ahead and get clarifiers for the romance. For the collective of the cardinal signs. Clarifiers for the romance card, please. Clarifiers for the romance card. Oh, man, we got cards just going everywhere here. You know, I'm putting all of these back because there's just way too many. So bring them one at a time, please. One or two at a time. Thank you. Yes. Clarifiers for the romance card. Okay, so we got a few of them here. Okay. So let's move these over a little bit here. All right, so what I get for the romance card, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. We have the, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment card. All right. Let me look at this for a minute. Okay. So, Seven of Wands, the gal here looks like she's meditating. She's in a bubble of light. Her energy feels really good. So this looks like the person has done the work. So if there's anywhere in here in the present that you're still struggling and you haven't come to that place of self-acceptance, it looks like you're getting there. It looks like you're almost there. But it really feels good where you are right now, is what I have to say for you cardinal signs. And then Ace of Pentacles is new beginning, great ideas, new things coming in. For the cups, the Two of Cups again can indicate a relationship. For the Five of Cups, be open to exploring things on an emotional level as things come up, because you have the Five of Pentacles here, which can be indicator of possibly struggles with health, struggles with wealth, but you have a key right here and all these pentacles on the door, and the key to open the door to all of this manifestation. Pentacles are manifestation into reality, into your world. It's the physical manifestation of it. And it's all right there for you, but there's something you're not seeing or letting go of or getting caught up in. So as you start this, if this relationship comes in for you, or if you're in a current relationship, look where you're not seeing something, that it's not manifesting for you in the present because you're caught up emotionally somehow. And then you have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is giving you freedom. You're going to have freedom from whatever this is that's going on. You're going to get to this place of being balanced and being in a good energy. Now, for some of you, this may happen because something's awakening within you. Perhaps this is a soulmate, and it's awakening something within you, allowing you to release something. And for others of you, it's the allowance of something releasing that is bringing in this new romance. Okay, let's go ahead and get Romance Angel cards for what we have here. That's coming up in the future. So Divine Source, using me as a divine channel for this collective of the Cardinal Signs, please bring forth a Romance Angel card for this collective to give them messages about this romance situation coming in the future here. In the near future. This is the near future. We're looking at the next 2 weeks. Something occurring in the next 2 weeks. If someone isn't in your life, maybe you're going to meet someone in the next 2 weeks. Okay, so I get codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so I think I remember mentioning something about codependency. Maybe this is what this is about. You're still stuck on something, and you're going to get judgment. You're going to be freed of it, but you need to look at where you're being affected by codependent issues. We're moving out of codependency. Life is changing, and it's time to become authentic with who we are and heal our old wounds, heal everything, and do things differently. It's time to do things differently than we used to. And once we do that, we let go of all of these things, codependency no longer exists. Do we have another message from the Romance Angel cards? Thank you. And I get very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. Very soon. So maybe some of you have been waiting for this romance to come in. For some of you, I'm going to say a twin flame relationship that you're waiting for union. You've still got some codependency issues to let go of if that's the case. Go look at the twin flame reading. It will post just before this one. I haven't posted it yet, but it'll be up just before this one is. It's for the new moon reading. Let's see if they have one more for us. For the collective, thank you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, that really to me resonates for a twin flame relationship. It can be soulmate as well, but enjoy the journey. Release what you can, everything you can, and enjoy the journey. Okay, that's all I have for you at this point. Have a wonderful 2 weeks to the full moon. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.